Now, we move from that into something like assisted automatic pitch bending. Now, what the heck does that mean? Well, if you take a lead guitar sound and you think about the Eddie Van Halen kind of two-handed guitar technique, what's really going on is you press a fret, you pluck the string, then you use your other hand to come over here and hammer what they call hammering another fret, and it bends it to the pitch without actually re-triggering the note, and it's got a very characteristic kind of sound. This is impossible to do on a keyboard unless you actually go into the sequencer and start drawing pitch bend values in between all of the notes, which is what I used to do, and that's how I got the idea for this. So in this case, we turn on Karma, and when I play a note, it's going to bend to the previous note I played, automatically calculating the correct pitch, and then bend back. So if I play a D, it bends to the E and back. Now if I play a B, it's going to bend to the D and back to the B. So I'm just going to play simple notes here. I mean, you can really get into this Eddie Van Halen thing. But what's really neat is you can turn on this switch here, and that's called Bend Trigger by Velocity. So now, if I play softly, I get my normal guitar without that, and when I play hard, so you can go back and forth between those two. Now some of the other settings you can do in here, different type of hammering. Change the bend characteristics. That would actually work well on a sitar for some ethnic bending. You can get arpeggiated and glissando bending. Now if we make this smooth, you can hear that. If I put in the semitones, you can hear them sliding on the frets. Now we move next to something like a harp glissando. Now harps are very difficult to do with arpeggiators because arpeggiators are very robotic and mechanical. There's no speeding up and slowing down. But with Karma, we've got tempo and velocity envelopes that sort of speed it up, slow it down. We can control the tempo with the joystick. Because this is not pattern-based, any of the aspects of it can be varied in real time. Like if we use the note range slider here, you can see on the screen, I can limit how far we sweep up the harp. I can change the rhythm. Invert it, maybe have it start at the top of the harp. Now, I mentioned arpeggiators before, and I told you that this wasn't an arpeggiator, but that doesn't mean we can't do arpeggiation. If you need an arpeggiator, you just call up one of our arpeggiator models. We've got 30 or 40 of them in here, and you can do all of the usual kinds of things where you're, going up and down. Now we're going down and up. Now we've got random. We can change the octave range here. So we go way up, change the rhythm of the notes, select different rhythm patterns. So, if you need an arpeggiator that operates in a more simplistic, predictable way that arpeggiators are supposed to work, we've got you covered on that too.